Rich people always stick with rich people. They have the same understanding. They don't like poor people.
Yeah, I understand.
That's the meanest thing, you know. But I had to accept it. I understand, you know.
Georgie, thank you so much for talking to us. It is Georgie, right?
Yes, Georgie.
Okay. Georgie, I want to ask you, how old are you?
I'm 44 years old.
44. And how long have you been homeless for?
7 years, since 2014.
2014, yeah?
But
Okay.
I used to work for Amazon in Hemel Hempstead. I used to live in High Wycombe. You know High Wycombe?
Yeah, of
for
course.
6 months, and well, all this time, except those things, you know, I was homeless. Even when I was working at Amazon,
Yeah.
I couldn't afford a room for rent. Last time in 2016,
Yeah.
I used to live in High Wycombe in 2015. But in 2016, when I came back home from Georgia, I used to work at Amazon as a picker and packer.
Okay.
So as a warehouse operative, so I lived in bushes in my tent. But I couldn't tell employer, you know, I live in tent. You
Why
know,
were you living in the tent?
because I can't afford. It's temporary job. I can't take a room for rent. You know, if it was
Okay.
permanent job, I would take
You
a room.
would have
for
done it.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you come here on your own or have you got family?
I used to live in Dublin, Ireland for 10 years.
Okay.
And well, suddenly my previous backpack was stolen. My passport was inside. I'm trying to apply for a new one. But this one is well, I lived 10 years there. That's why I'm speaking English. And in
Okay.
2014, first time I came to England in 2012, and I went back after 1 month to Ireland.
Yeah.
I stayed there for 2 years, and I came back to England in 2014.
14, yeah.
And since that, I stayed here. And in 2016, I went back to Georgia. I stayed at my sister's house for 6 months,
Yeah.
and after I came back to England, I can't disturb my sister's family.
Yeah,
I
of
can't be
course.
on her own, you know. So
Yeah.
I had to leave, you know.
And when you came back here then, so you
I went straight away to Hemel Hempstead and started work for Amazon because I was applying for jobs from Georgia by
Yeah.
online. They told me when you're gonna get back to England, then you can get in touch with us. I mean, I'm talking about the recruitment agency.
Yeah.
I was emailing about the job to recruitment agency about the warehouse operative job.
Yeah.
Well, they told me when you're gonna get back to England, then you're gonna get in touch with us. And I went to Luton. I've been registered with the recruitment agency. That's how I started to work, you know, for third time. Yeah, it was my third time at Amazon. You know, usually they're hiring people for Christmas.
Yeah. Christmas time.
Actually, they're paying well. The system of the payment of Amazon is the best.
Okay.
I used to work for the juice company. They're supplying foods for Mark Spencer.
So how did you lose
payment is
your,
not
how
good.
did you lose your job?
It's temporary.
Okay.
It's temporary.
They
They're hiring
didn't
people
keep you on.
for Christmas. I had the blue badge. If I want to qualify for permanent, I have to get a green one.
Okay.
But people with blue badge, they were working there for 1 year, 2 years. But
Was,
it's
was
up
that
to,
was that your
management.
last job? Was that?
It was my last job. Yeah, it was
Okay.
a long time ago, almost long time ago, 4 years.
What do you find to be the toughest thing about being homeless?
Well, the first time was very hard, you know, to find a place to sleep at night, to find lots of homeless services, you know. So, for example, where you can get free clothes, free shoes. I didn't know much about that, so I could get a free coffee, free sandwich. And what about the homeless that's coming once a month to Charing Cross to Lincoln's Fields?
Okay.
They storing, you know, clothes, shoes. I didn't know about those homeless services. We are, you know, giving information to each other. And someone told me, one of the homeless guy told me there is charity comes to Charing Cross once a month. They do nice burgers, they do nice clothes, they do nice shoes. I really was, this one I got from them. Also I got the shoes and lots of homeless services. We are find out from each other or from homeless services if I don't know. But I can tell you something. In my country, if I had homeless services, I wouldn't come here because all I'm saying, in my country, I was working on low wage. In here, I didn't have enough food, enough clothes. I couldn't afford. I had a place to live, but now I have no place to live in this country. But I have plenty of, you know, it's even. Let's say the situation in my country, it's balanced. But in here, I have plenty of foods, plenty of clothes, plenty of.
So what do you find difficult then?
Well, before I was on job seeker allowance. When I shut it down, job seeker in 2018, 2 years I was without income.
Okay.
Like nothing for me. Like, you know, like I was surviving through homeless services so easily because I'm not addicted to drugs, to alcohol, to smoke. I never smoked. I drink socially. After 2 years, when this coronavirus came, you know, in this world, so I had to apply for universal credit. Now I'm on universal credit, so well, it's better than nothing. You know, it's helping me.
Who helped you get on universal credit?
Myself. I applied for job skills myself because, you know, I taught English. You know, why would I, when I'm applying for jobs, you know, how to make a CV, how to apply for jobs, how to take calls, I do on my own. You know, sometimes people, they are struggling with English,
they get someone
need
to
help.
help them.
So I did myself. I applied myself. It's easy.
Did you have to physically go there or?
Well, last time I went for an appointment, they told me, next time we will call you. No, I can come over because I got plenty of time on my own.
Yeah.
So why would you call me? So,
Yeah.
I have to go. This week I have an appointment on Friday.
Okay. And then currently you're sleeping here, yeah? This is your tent?
Yeah, this is my tent. Yeah. I got this is from Homelessness. Usually
Oh, they helped you get the tent, yeah?
No. At the time, I was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put on my own.
How long have you been sleeping in this location?
Well, could be 2 years, 3 years. I was sleeping in
long
the other
time.
location in Marylebone for 2 years.
Yeah.
And altogether I'm homeless for 7 years.
Okay. Have you had any issues sleeping here?
Oh, sometimes outreach workers with the police, they're coming, they're checking out my, ID, who I am, who is sleeping here. But now I lost, I can't show them nothing, just my face.
But these guys, the shop, they haven't tried kicking you out or anything?
No, they are not kicking out us. They're just allowing us to stay here.
That's
but
good.
We never had a trouble.
Your neighbors are okay, these lot here?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people coming, every night, new people are passing by, new homeless people passing by, they want to sleep,
I've never, Georgie, I've never seen so many homeless people in one spot, which is this outside this building. What's the reason there's so many here?
Oh, well, maybe,
It's a good location?
It's the safest place, yeah, because in Marylebone, when I was sleeping at night, someone was trying to steal something from me, or some people, teenager coming, they were trying to trouble me, try to, throw the stones to me, so I had to leave, without any troubles, and that's why I came here. It's much more safe.
What would you say is the meanest thing someone has done to you since you've been homeless 7 years?
When you're sleeping at night, sometimes, they're coming, they're troubling me, that they wanted to throw the stone to me, they want to...
For no reason?
No, they've been sent by someone, probably by police, by Secret Service, to tell me to leave this place, you can't sleep in here. That's the meanest thing you mentioned, the meanest thing, the rudest thing. And the other around meanest thing is, it could be the fight between homeless people. They're abusing and offending each other. It could be that.
What would you say is the nicest thing someone has done to you?
Well, nicest things of this homeless service, they did nicest things to me. So they're supporting me, they're helping me.
That's really good to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you could go back, before you became homeless, is there anything you would change?
Even if I go back to Georgia.
No, if you could go back in time, 7 years ago.
If I go back in time, so I
change?
want to go back in time 30 years ago, So never been married with a girlfriend, so at least I would get married, settle down, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't go to Ireland. I went to Ireland because we have lots of low-income jobs.
Yeah.
But still living Ireland, in England, the stands on the highest level. In my country, it's on the lowest level. That's why.
Where is your family? They're in Georgia?
My mother, she works in Greece as a caretaker. My sister, she's in Georgia with her family, with 3 kids. So I can't disturb my sister.
Do they know your situation here?
Oh, well, of course.
They know,
they know, but my mother says, at least you're taking care of us. So I'm taking care of myself, I'm still healthy, in a good when they're seeing me.
You look like a model, you're really handsome,
when I'm talking to them and on the messenger to my mother, you look pretty, you look fine. Especially when I shave,
exactly.
Yeah, she thinks, I've got a girlfriend, or she doesn't trust me. I'm showing her my tent. Oh, look, this is my tent. I sleep in here in my tent.
How do you stay so positive while being homeless?
I can't tell my problems to nobody, Many people are coming, when I'm sitting on the bed, offering me help, but I'm telling them, thank you very much, thank you, fine. If I need any help, I'll let you know.
Why?
Well, they want to help me, but if I need any help, I'll let you know. I let them know, because at the time, I got a universal grade. I go to homeless services.
Okay.
What else they're gonna help me with the accommodation? I was in touch with homeless services. They're placing lots of homeless people in the hostels, in the hotels. So because of this, pandemic.
Is there something that you want as well?
I want to get in, but they told me, well, we can't help you, sorry, and I prefer to stay outside.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because they're gonna send to the hostel where all these, the
druggies and stuff.
People are staying, especially me.
What if they could get you like a flat? Is that something you'd want?
Well, before
your
I
own
had a
place?
flat in Woolwich from the West London Date Centre homeless service, but I never got paid housing benefit.
Okay, so you couldn't afford it?
Never got paid housing benefit, never. I don't know why, after 1 month and a half, the guy who lived below my flat was driving me crazy. He was hitting, when I was getting home after 5 minutes, my ceiling and my floor and his ceiling, and he was making too much noise to make me leave.
Okay.
And I found out that the landlord didn't get paid. I went to the agency, Jewish people were running agency. a letting agency. I told him when he's gonna get paid. It takes some time. It takes 6 weeks. But this guy was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Almost we killed each other, and I left.
Okay, you
I
left that
reported
place.
people. Yeah.
What do you want your future to be like?
Well, I can't see the future, Even I told
Well, what's
myself
your-
20 years ago, without any, money, without any jobs, there is no future.
Have you got a plan?
No plans. I can't plan nothing without money, That's it. See, I never been married, never had a girlfriend. At least I told myself, when I'm gonna get elder, at least I'm gonna get married, to have some kids, to be proud of my family. That's all I wanted,
that's what you want.
Well, that's very important. Yeah. At least I won't be alone and lonely.
Yeah. So if there's someone watching and they're looking for a partner, they they want to marry you. Is that okay?
Well, the
You're
girls, they are
available?
not interested in me. In my country, they were not interested in me. We have a difficult, very strict rules. We don't know boyfriend and girlfriend. Before marriage, we don't have a sex. Parents of the girl, they have to find out. If I'm from financial value family, oh yeah, this is a good guy. We can take him.
They need to go through
if
your
he's
mum,
not
yeah?
from financial value family, forget the girl daughter about this guy. We're gonna find the guy who is rich, who is from financial value. He's just surrounded by bread and water. With bread and water was really, I didn't have enough money to buy real food to eat. So that's why I've been turned down by many girls.
Okay. That's sad.
Very sad. But that's the meanest thing.
Yeah.
they have, as you mentioned, they have ever done to me, those girls. But I can understand. Yeah.
But what if there's one who's
rich
not like
people, they
that?
always stick with rich people.
What if there's one girl who's not like that? You're open to it?
Yeah, if she's coming from poor family,
she knows you're homeless,
we have the
you don't
same
like-
understanding.
Yeah.
That she can understand me. It doesn't matter where she's from, but rich people always stick with rich people. They have the same understanding. They don't like poor people.
Yeah, I understand.
That's the meanest thing, But I had to accept it. I understand,
If you could have one wish, what would your one wish be?
Well, one wish, I want to go back 30 years ago and to start everything from, again, from the background, Well, maybe I could change something, I told myself.
Now, just coming to the end, then I want to ask you: people that walk past you, who don't know much about homeless people, what would you want them to know about homeless people?
Well, first thing they're asking, why you're sleeping here? They're asking me. I said I'm homeless. I have no job. I lost my job, so I became homeless. Even if I had a job, temporary job, I wouldn't take a room for rent. They would ask me, yeah, I have a job, but I have a temporary job, so I can't take a room for rent because it's too expensive. If I had a permanent job, like in Hamel Hempstead, when I was doing, temporary job, I couldn't take a room for rent. If it was permanent job, I would take a room for rent.
And what would be your message to anyone that's going to watch this video? What's your message to the people?
To everybody, to the world, to this country. The message is, I'm for the peace against the war. I'm just waiting when it's gonna be end up this pandemic time, because lots of people in the trouble. Not only this country, not only people of this country, people all around the world, and all countries in this world. That's gonna be message,
All right, thank you so much, Georgie.
You're welcome,
God bless
you're
you. Gareth, Georgie, we got your meal. Grab this for me, please.
You served me well, brother.
And one for you.
Thank you very much.
Georgie,
Thank you very much.
KFC meal for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And got, enjoy it, yeah?
You too.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's for you.
Thank you
All right,
very
guys.
very much.
Take care, yeah? God bless you guys.